The Big Bang Theory's plot is affected by the unsolved mystery that remained from young Sheldon's time in Texas. Even though Sheldon's time in Texas is over, its prequel series likewise concludes its run in 2019, 5 years after The Big Bang Theory. Young Sheldon's cancellation has divided fans, and star Annie Potts has spoken out against the decision. However, the main series timeline dictates that young Sheldon will conclude. This line of thinking is more contentious because, interestingly, the prequel isn't exactly stellar when it comes to maintaining continuity. The writers of Young Sheldon maintain that the two series are interconnected, which is why the climax of that episode focuses on Sheldon's journey. Before that, as previously mentioned in The Big Bang Theory, George's untimely demise occurred, despite the fact that he was among the show's finest characters. Following the events of Young Sheldon, the remaining members of the Cooper family based in Texas may find out more in the forthcoming Georgie and Mandy sequel series, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. On the other hand, after the prequel ends, there's one storyline point that will probably never be resolved. Paige Swanson's status is left out of the Young Sheldon finale, which is otherwise jam-packed. When Missy invited her on an impromptu joyride to Florida in season 6, it was the last time we saw Sheldon's fallen fellow genius. Although Paige was never told what happened to young Sheldon, they were apprehended just before they could cross state lines. Sheldon's sister was scolded for her transgression. Outside of the Cooper family, her character journey is one of the most interesting, and she has been a frequent guest performer on the show since her debut in season 2. The likelihood of Paige's storyline receiving satisfactory resolution in the spin-off is quite low, given that Sheldon has left Texas and Missy will not be a regular cast member in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. The writers had to decide which stories would take precedence because Young Sheldon ended in a condensed year. Season 7 naturally centered on the Coopers and their spin-off with Mandy and Georgie. Despite the fact that Paige isn't a member of the clan, her story is among the most compelling from the prequel. The likelihood of Paige's storyline receiving satisfactory resolution in the spin-off is quite low, given that Sheldon has left Texas and Missy will not be a regular cast member in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. Her absence from The Big Bang Theory is all the more surprising because young Sheldon did not give Paige a firm end fate. In the nerd-centric sitcom, the character was neither shown nor mentioned. Strangely, Sheldon never mentioned her, even though her story made him realize how fortunate he was to have a strong support system and Sheldon had an eidetic memory. The way her story has progressed over the past few years has led to some disturbing speculation regarding Paige's whereabouts. The conclusion of Young Sheldon makes it highly improbable that they will be either confirmed or refuted.